You know, it definitely hasn't been easy in this industry. I moved to Los Angeles at 16 by myself and had a record deal, and I kind of ran away from home. I was kind of a teenage runaway, and when I got a record deal, I thought that all of my problems were solved and that everything was going to be okay, and I didn't realize how many steps there were between getting a record deal and having a hit and being successful. So when I was dropped from my first record deal, I was devastated. And so it was a real wake-up call for me. It was a very humbling experience. But it encouraged me to go in and hone my craft and get better. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, like, oh, you know, it was a weird time in the industry and blame this person, blame that person. The music wasn't good enough. You know, it was good, it was promising, but it wasn't my best work. And I needed to really hone my craft and become a better writer. So, you know, I just put my head down and gave up my social life completely and just worked. And it was a very enriching experience and very rewarding working with all these incredible artists. And I'm a better writer for it, so I'm grateful that I've had to struggle. You know, I was definitely broke. I didn't have hot water. I didn't have a cell phone. And there were times where I thought about giving up, where I was just like, is this all in my imagination? Because in my head, I was already like famous and winning Grammys and doing, you know, but like it was a very humbling experience, and I had to just take a step back and be like, is this something that I can live through, that I can persevere through? And honestly, my writing got me through it. It was very therapeutic for me to be able to have an outlet like that to express myself. And if you heard some of the songs that I wrote in between my first album and now, they're very dark. There are some really dark moments and like me just questioning everything. But it was worth it, and I'm glad that it happened the way that it did, because I appreciate it so much more now. Whereas if it had worked out the first time around, who knows where I would be? Who knows if I would still be here, you know?